Guys, we just got a great deal on the DJI Mini 3. So this will be an unboxing video and first flight. Now the DJI Mini 3 usually sells for $549, and I wanted this about a year ago. I thought I'd wait till it comes down in price, and I was considering waiting until Good Friday of this year, thinking I'd get a good deal, but an ad popped up. I saw it for the incredible price of $379, $170 off, so I jumped at the opportunity and bought it from B&H, but I also saw it on Amazon at the same price. So let's get right into unboxing it. DJI Mini 3, it's ultralight, 249 grams, so you do not have to register it. And this particular combination includes the remote with the built-in tablet. And that's a great feature to have because I've had some issues in the past. I've been flying the DJI Mini 4K for about the past 3 years now. And in the summertime, my iPhone would overheat very quickly. So we'll see how the tablet performs. So we have the DJI Mini 3 right here, wrapped very nicely. Okay, so you have your gimbal protector. Looks like I'll slide right off. We'll take that off, and the lens, f1.7, good for low light, and I believe it's a 24mm lens. I'm not positive. And we'll go ahead and take this sticker off. Now this lens will shoot horizontal and vertical. I don't know if I'll be doing any vertical shooting, but it's good to have that option. Alright, we'll take that sticky thing off the bottom, and got another tab in the back. Alright, let's go ahead and unfold it. Bottom part first. Open up the top. And here she is, the DJI Mini 3. Nice looking drone, very similar to the DJI Mini 4K that I've been flying. And what I like about this particular drone is it's got 48 megapixel camera for photos, and the one I've been using, DJI Mini 4K, is only 12 megapixels, which does a decent job, but I was looking for an upgrade. And it looks like we have some more sensors on this particular drone than the Mini 4K. So it looks like we got a battery in here, and this battery, they say, will last for 38 minutes. That's a little bit longer than what we're accustomed to, and I shouldn't need any more time than that. From what I understand, you can purchase another battery that will give you something like 56 minutes of flight time, which is crazy, but I think that would probably put the weight over the 249 grams. Let's see what else we got in here. And of course we have our tablet. Now compared to my phone, looks like about the same size. What's that, a 5-inch screen, I believe? All right. That's an upgrade for us. And we'll add our controllers, sticks. They keep them there on the bottom. And we'll go ahead and screw those in. And I believe we have some extra blades. So we have some stickers, our quick start guide, looks like a user manual, charging cable, and an extra set of propellers, and a mini screwdriver. So in our RC controller, I see that there's a micro SD card slot. So I would imagine you could do a screen recording with the graphics of distance and all that. So right here looks like you have your flight mode switch. Now we usually fly in cine mode. Your battery status, return to home button, and two customizable buttons on the back, which I will set up a little bit later. It seems very comfortable, and I'm looking forward to have a controller with a built-in screen, because setting up a phone gave me all sorts of issues. So what we'll do, we're going to go ahead and charge everything up, and then we will go on our first flight, and in future videos we'll go over some of the features that this great drone has.
Take off. Home point updated.
Okay, so here we go. Finally, we are able to take off. We had to do a couple of firmware updates, one on the intelligent battery and one on the remote controller. Took longer than I thought, and the sun was going down. But anyways, this is our first flight, almost, because we had another issue. I took off, and I was getting a warning about the gimbal. And I brought it back down. I turned the gimbal this way and that way, and it was turning fine. And I didn't know why I had the error. And finally, I found this black piece of foam that was embedded inside where the gimbal was, and I just couldn't see it. It looked like it was part of the gimbal itself. It's my fault, kinda. It's would have been nice if DJI had put in something of a different color than black, but we got the foam out and it's working fine now. So we have flown up the road. We're just going to stay in my neighborhood. We'll go over the lake here, and I could tell right away that the image was a little bit clearer than my previous drone, the DJI Mini 4K. And I also noticed that flying in cine mode seemed just a little bit smoother. It seemed like they've adjusted some of the settings for cine mode. But yeah, it flies nice. I have no complaints. I haven't taken any still images yet, so I will do that in the next flight. But we'll go up the road here. Turn left right about here. And flying the DJI Mini 3. Now, it seems very similar to my DJI Mini 4K. And I purchased this because the price was amazing. I was ready for an upgrade. Got it for $379 and saved, what, $170, $175? Oh, it just flew over a bird. All right. Hopefully he wasn't spotting my drone. That's one of my fears, is a bird strike. So we'll come down this road and we'll fly over my house once again. I am up here on the left where this road meets the other road, and got the trees blocking me. But a great thing about a drone that's only in this price point range is this would be great taking on a vacation trip. This would give you great footage, great range, great pictures, and if for any reason you were in a foreign country and they had strict rules and your drone got confiscated, you wouldn't be out of a whole lot of money. Now, with my DJI Mini 4K, it was around the same price when I purchased it. I forget what I got it for, but I think I got it for under $400, maybe $399. So yeah, I might have paid more than what I paid for the DJI Mini 3. And this is pretty much all I will need unless I get into more of a professional environment. But yeah, this should satisfy me, and my wife will be happy that I'm not spending a whole bunch of money on drones. And I do make a little bit back from YouTube videos, and actually have paid for all the drones that I've purchased with the money I've made from YouTube and YouTube related videos. Like I had mentioned in a previous video that Oreo saw one of our videos of a Oreo dunk challenge, and they purchased a clip of ours, and we made, I forget how much, but it was like over $4,000 for a tiny clip of drone footage. All right, so we will come down here, bring it on down home, and I like coming in more like an airplane. It just gives you a better visual impact going right by the trees, and I try to be very careful. I try to avoid all trees. But yeah, this is the first flight of the DJI Mini 3, and be looking for sale prices again. You have Amazon Prime Day coming up, and I'm sure they'll have this on sale again during Black Friday in a few more months. So yeah.